Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the Fresh 5 Premium SPG that we know and love as VP La Pew Pew. You might know it's a leFH, a leaf blower, or leHEPA. This one is located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and it's under the control of Andromeda of No Retreat, No Surrender. Game on. Well, his gun's dropped. But it is moving, so obviously he's in the game, but just not active just yet. There's 2 PPs on his team and 2 on the enemy team as well. So this should provide some fireworks, because the thing about the PP is it's fairly accurate and does provide a very good fight. Unfortunately, it looks like the other PP hasn't decided to move very far away from his initial spawning point, and he's got a KV-1S who's acting as bodyguard, but it looks to me like he's probably an inexperienced player sitting at the back of the map redlining because he doesn't know how to play the game properly. It happens every now and then. You'll get somebody who's like that. Well, he applied a snapshot there, Andromeda, and of course it didn't work. He's trying to do the same again. Again, he's landing shells near the target, but he's not hitting the target. And I kind of get the feeling that that enemy actually went into the bushes. No, it's probably not worth expending any more ammunition on. He's fired 3 rounds already at that one. Okay, it looks like the enemy Arty are actually focusing on our VK3002M. In the meantime, we're going after that T-78. It's just the other side of the building. It's a very difficult shot. But, oh, look at the strip. M42 fires one in. Looks away. Don't look away. Try to look at the target. See where the fall of shot is. Okay. He does get a hit on the KV-1. That's probably tracked him. It says 1 critical hit, and I think that was the tracks. Looks like his tracks have gone out. The Tiger 131 actually ran into him, which kind of nudged him, and I get the feeling that that actually helped the KV-1 escape any further fire. Okay, VK. No. Got a whole bunch of them sitting in this little road here, trying to stop our guys from moving up. Very difficult to get a shot in there, and I think the enemy do know that. Okay, the ELC spotted again, but he tried a snapshot, and again it didn't work. Only about 1 in 10 snapshots actually hits the target. The vast majority of them just miss. Oh dear, I think our teammate in the VK is actually... Well, that's a turn of events. It looks like the Jagdpanzer IV managed to stop that ELC in his tracks. And now we're starting to get hits on the Staghound. And he gets the kill shot with that one. 249 hit points from that shot. Okay, looking to the bushes, a bit further back, I'd say there. He fires and looks away again. Again, I can't emphasize enough, if you're going to fire a shot, you need to look and see what happens to the shell, because it could hit a target as a blind shot, and you'd never know if you've looked away, because there would be no recording, nothing on the screen to say that you hit anyone. You've just effectively wasted the intelligence that you might have gained by seeing that the shell disappeared without an explosion. We've now got that OI coming up behind. He does get a hit on the Mitsui, or Mitsu. And the Mitsu goes down, taken out by the other VP on our team. Okay, over here we can see that one of the enemy tanks, the Tiger 131, got pushed out of position to use as a bit of a armor. And the OI, oh, he's come up against our Churchill 7 and he derps him. We fire around it, it misses. The OI, you should still be able to hit him, but you're not leading the target enough, and consequently shells are falling behind the target. I'm not sure that Andromeda knows that you can't directly keep the aim on the target. You've got to lead the target. You've got to aim at the spot where he's going to be going to. Fire another one in. That hits the OI. Looks like it tracked him. Tracked him on one side. Go for it again. Oh, not that. Armor not penetrated again. Ridiculous. It's almost as bad as the armor not hit. Of course it would damage it. If an artillery round hits a tank, it blows it up completely. And now we're getting screen not penetrated. I mean, what more ridiculous statements could you get? And again! Oh, this is Wargaming trolling us here, I'm afraid. Literally. Okay, going for the KV-1. It's the same one he hit earlier in the game, by the way. And the shells are now landing short of the target. Even though the aim is directly on, he should actually be aiming just slightly to the... Yeah, now he's getting it right, because you can see the aim point is just beyond the target. Okay. Again, he didn't lead the OI. You've got to lead the target, otherwise the shells will hit where he was, not where he is. And that one was okay. Okay, can get a shot on him now. Yes. One more to kill. Oh, and it turns out to be our friend in the other VP again who gets the kill. And that was a blind hit. He did, and another blind hit on the same target. The ARL keeps taking damage. Okay, we decided to aim to the VK. Oh, now we did get track damage there, so we must have damaged the ARL's track. And our teammate then hit the guy. I think we're on auto reverse at the moment. We're trying to get that VK who's coming in very close to our cap area. Unfortunately, we lost our friend in the VP. He got taken out by the VK3001H. And now we're well on 3 left on the game. And I think Andromeda was having difficulty trying to work out where he was looking. The SU-100 is one shot. He's virtually fully dialed in. Oh, and he does get the kill shot. Now, can we get this Nashorn? You should be able to penetrate a Nashorn with an accurate shot. And he does! And now that means it's 2 versus 3. And both of their Artys are still alive. So this is the last remaining tank on the enemy team that's still alive. And, of course, the one on our team happens to be a Porlak. Now, Porlaks are fairly strong. The only problem is, of course, that he's fairly badly wounded already. And he is being focused on by the enemy Arty. And they've got him. Well, at this point, I would say go defensive. Get into cover and start firing shells at the enemy tanks as they make their way in. You've got sufficient view range to be able to hit most of them and get hits as they approach. But if you go mobile, there's a fairly good chance that they might spot you, and he's decided to go through the town. So 3 versus 1. You can see they're firing where he was, but not where he is. They're doing the same thing that Andromeda was doing only short time ago, where they were aiming directly at where they thought his vehicle was, and the shells were just missing because he had no lead on target. Now, this is potentially a smart move because, of course, as I say, it's going to be an ambush position. If they go for the same position he was in earlier, then he could fire on them as they go to that spot. The only problem is, once you fire, they will know where you are. They will see the flash from this area. The problem with the bush mechanic is that it only works so far. Again, it works against you if you're too close to the enemy. If you want to spot where the enemy is, as they get closer to you, You have to back away to go unspotted and then hit them. There's the VK. Now, he did spot the VK, but the VK is probably going to spot him. He's leading the target. That's good. Gets a hit. Now, was he spotted? Yes, he was. He's too close. He needed to be close to C, but now he's receiving fire. And now he's getting hit by the VK. He's backing up as much as he can. Of course, that means now he won't be able to see the VK, but he knows where the VK was from the minimap. So he can aim in the general direction. He's doing that. He's hoping he'll spot the VK again, but the moment he does spot the VK will, and he fires, then the VK will spot him. This is where the heat rounds come very useful. He will be spotted. Oh, he wasn't. That's good. Fires another one, gets a direct hit. Wasn't spotted again, but the enemy Arty are firing in his direction. It'll only take one hit and he'll be out the game. You can hear the enemy roar in the distance. These shells are landing fairly close, but not close enough to do damage. Tree goes down. VK's a one shot. Oh, he did damage it, but he didn't kill it. Now, can he get the kill shot? Should be able to. Yes, he does. Well done. But he did get spotted. So move, move, move. Oh, he did it. Fantastic. At least he got the tank. Now it's one Fifi versus two Fifis. It's a Fifi fest. If you're wondering where the name Fifi La Pew Pew comes from, well, it comes from the fact that this is a French Arty. Well, it should be a German Arty in the game, but it's in the French tech tree, and one of the members named it Fifi La Pew Pew because, of course, she makes a lot of pews at the enemy. So, yep, that's how the name stuck. Fifi La Pew Pew. And of course, Sir Rusty actually generated a skin for the Fifi as well, which actually had La Tricola. And also there was another one which actually had the Pepe Le Pew skin. And oh, look at that. He's firing, but he doesn't know where he is. Now go to the trees and the bushes. You should be able to spot him, but he might spot you quickly. Only one's come south. Means the other one kept firing even though. Okay, he's gonna move in the aim. I'd stay in the aim and move as you're moving. There's nothing between you and the target. Okay, he's spotted, but has he spotted the enemy? Yeah, the enemy spotted him. He gets a hit. He's backing up, trying to fool the enemy aim. Oh. Only one hit necessary. Well, that was a good attempt by Andromeda to try and win it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in the end. But it was a third-class tanker for Andromeda in the 105 leFH18B2. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He managed to get 9. His win rate from the game was 8,405, which is higher than the winning game that Not Sober actually got in the previous video. If we look at the team score, we can see that Andromeda actually got the highest damage in the game, but he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get the high caliber. 1,996 went to Andromeda. Second highest damage actually went to the SU-100 on the enemy team, 1,774. And the third highest, well, that was the OI with 1,442. When it came to kills, Andromeda got that one too. 4 kills to him, 4 kills to the other Fifi, who was very well played by Atomic 61. Unfortunately, he got taken out by the VK3001H. And 3 kills went to the SU-100, the OI, and that VK3001H. Yes, he got 3 as well. And when it came to base XP, it was the enemy team who came out on top. The OI got 778, the SU-100 got 771, and then it's actually, yes, Andromeda in third place with 675. So he got the top in 2 columns, just missed out on that third one. he fired 49 rounds. He only had 1 round left available to try and take out that enemy PP in the cap area. He did get a big hit on that guy while he was capping, but it wasn't enough, I'm afraid, to take him out altogether. He got 22 direct hits on the enemy, 2 of which penetrated. And I think we can probably have a quick check to see which ones penetrated and wiped them out. Well, the Staghound was one. Thin armor on those tanks, so obviously. And the Nashorn was the other one, yes. He was so accurate on that one, fully dialed in. And Nashorns have very little armor around the actual gun itself. So, again, another nice penetrating shot. He also got 21 splashes. Damage of 1,996, of which 1,431 were at more than 300 meters. So not all damage done at long range. In fact, the close stuff was the VK, who was very close. And of course, the other one was the enemy Arty. Now, 3 hits were received. All 3 were penetrations, I'm afraid. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 239 hit points of damage assistance. He also got 46 defense points by resetting the cap. It's funny, actually, because you think about it, he might have actually let the cap run down, just got into a good position where he could see the enemy Arty, and then reset him when he got to the 70 cap point mark, and picked himself up a defender's medal as well. That could have happened, but in the heat of the moment, I suppose, he just wanted to get that guy killed. But he only had 2 rounds left to do it anyway. He got a profit out of the game on a premium count, 35,115 credits. And he also took away 1,417 experience points as well. So it wasn't a total loss, and it was an interesting game. So unfortunate that Andromeda gets a loss on this occasion, but he put up a good fight nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.